So now we are interested in the answer. And I'm going to go ahead and write down this problem. So I had a jar of jelly beans. It weighed 56 ounces. So I'm going to start with 56 ounces. Okay. I added, hey, that's a nice easy one. You don't have to do a whole lot of translating there. I added 16 more ounces of jelly beans to the jar. Then I divided the jelly beans evenly into bags that weighed 8 ounces. Now it could be very easy to just say divided by 8, but remember your order of operations, right? If we just put divided by 8 like that, then the only thing that's being divided by 8 is 16, right? The first thing you do before adding and subtracting is multiplying and dividing. So we're going to use parentheses to say, no, we want to take the whole total, 56 plus 16, and divide that by 8. We're building a sentence. This is a mathematical sentence. Actually, not quite a sentence. This is more like a mathematical clause. It's part of a sentence. We could call an equation a sentence. So if we said equals x, there, now it's a sentence. Okay, so what is 56 and 16? 60, 72. 72 divided by 8 is 9. So it'll be 9 bags. It's my first count reference in a while. The oven temperature was at 325 degrees because who cares? I increased the temperature 75 degrees. That's adding, that gets us to 400. After the pizza was cooked, I turned off the oven. So I need to do 450. And I need to subtract 68. And because it's been a while since we've done this the old-fashioned way, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, just for old time's sake. No fancy regrouping, none of that. It is absolutely valid to do this the quote-unquote old way. So instead of 0, we've got 10, which we borrowed from this 50, right? Because 50 is 40 and 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. Oh, we got to borrow again, because 4 minus 6 is too big, so we'll instead get 14. This will become 3. 14 minus 6 is 8. The answer is 382. Good old-fashioned classic column subtraction is still okay and still valid. So if anyone tells you that this is not a correct way or an okay way to do your subtraction, tell them they don't know what they're talking about. It's absolutely correct. It's just important to be able to understand the other ways too. That's all. Find the way that's most comfortable for you. Oh, what did I do wrong? Did I get my my arithmetic off? 332. I was off by a factor of 50. How did that happen? Oh, because 325 and 75 is 400, not 450. Yes, arithmetic mistakes can happen even to math teachers. Don't be embarrassed by them. They happen all the time. So it's 332 degrees. No problem. We'll make it up in the quiz. The total shop for my brother's bowling party was $140. It cost 50. Oh, wow. These are starting to get pretty complex. I love it. Okay. So it cost $50 to remove, so we have the $140 that is the total cost. We're going to subtract off the $50 that it costs to rent a lane. Oh man, bowling. There's another thing I miss doing. Can you imagine ever again going to a bowling alley and sticking your fingers in a bowling ball that hundreds of strangers have stuck their fingers in? Ugh. And then eating nachos and like fries and stuff? I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that again. Anyway, so once we have that 140 minus 50, we're going to take that whole amount, whatever's left, and we're going to divide it by 9. And I'm going to do it that way instead of using the other symbol because, again, a variety is important to determine how much per person, right? When I do the 140 minus 50, that'll tell me the total number of dollars that we spent on shoes, which I will then divide by the number of people to get the amount per person, which I believe is 10. 140 minus 50 is 90, divided by 9 is $10 per person for bowling shoes, which is a ripoff. Man, I'm glad I got that one right. Getting two wrong in a row would have been awful. 47 marbles, 6 of my friends each give me 7 marbles. So how many marbles did I get? 6 times 7, which is 42, plus 47 is 89. I should be writing these down more, but we're coming up on the end of the program, I think. We've gone a lot further than I expected. So what I think I might do is we'll go ahead and get quiz 1, and I think that'll be it, because I think patterns in arithmetic will be a great place to start next time. So let's go ahead and do start quiz. Hopefully this will help us get make up what I missed in the last one. Joe tried to evaluate 14 minus 6 times 4. Unfortunately, in the very first step, Joe put the parentheses around the wrong pair of numbers. The subtraction doesn't happen first unless you are given those parentheses. So the 6 times 4 should have gone first. Step 1 is the incorrect, or is the wrong step. But everything else is correct, and that's super important. Like, it's really, really important for teachers and parents to acknowledge the correct steps. If you take one incorrect step at the very beginning, obviously your answer is going to be wrong, but you need to be able to recognize and affirm that every other step is correct. Yes, 14 minus 6 is 8. Yes, 8 times 4 is 32. There is only one mistake here. This student did not suffer from a breakdown of understanding. They just put the parentheses in the wrong place. And that's not something to be ashamed of. I've been reading 7 pages a day. Oh, I might have to write this one down. Okay, so I've been reading 7 pages per day for 8 days. So that's 7 times 8. And I want 131 minus that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in parentheses, even though I don't have to, just to, well, I mean, that's what we've been doing here in Khan Academy, right? We've been putting in the parentheses to explicitly show that we understand that the multiplication happens first. 7 times 8 is 56. And let's see, how do I want to do this time? Let's subtract 60 to get 71, and then add 4 to get 75 is the answer I get. God, I hope I'm right. Let's find out. Very good. Nick is going to roast some marshmallows over a campfire tonight. Nick buys 4 bags of marshmallows. Each bag costs $3, so that's 4 times 3. And then we are going to add another $2 for the lighter. A group of 7 friends goes to a movie. Each ticket costs $9, so that's $63 so far. Plus 18 in snacks is 73, 74, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, $81. Really? Hold on. Oh, estimate. I'm estimating. So if it's 80, 90 would probably be the closest to 80, right? 70 and 20 is 90, yeah. Gotta read the problem before you attempt the problem. If I had known I was estimating right away, I could have done that a lot faster. 45 divided by 5 is 9, minus 4 is 8, 7, 6, 5. Use those fingers if you have to. It's what they're for. Okay, so that's quiz 1. And again, I think we're going to start with math patterns next time. I have a feeling it's going to be really fascinating, and I'm going to want to be on my A game to explain all the stuff that's going on. I have a feeling the problem sets aren't going to be difficult, but I imagine there's going to be a lot of really good, juicy stuff coming up. So for now, Hi folks, it's been a pretty great stream. It is only about an hour and a half, but that's totally fine. I'm absolutely okay cutting this off a little bit early because we really got farther than I expected. I was not expecting how quickly we got through. I expected us to be at the 2-hour mark right about now. So thank you very much for being here. You can find me here on Twitch and Twitter at MathDemigod. You can find the VODs of this stream by going to professor-cunningham.com and clicking on my face. And please do like and subscribe and all that other stuff. I would really specifically love subscribers on my YouTube channels because I can't even get one of those really nice like youtube.com/Professor Cunningham URLs without having at least 100 subscribers, and I'm stuck in the mid-50s at the moment. So if you can, please do. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next week for another Math Monday. Take care, friends.